everyone. This is Flak 88. Welcome back to Operation Drago. This is 4.3 Soviet Global. Let's get right into it with some tech. We actually had a little bit of luck last turn and completed a few techs, but we're going to try our shot for computers. Number 3, try to meet parity with US with advanced SLBMs. Top Gun and advanced manufacturing. All right, very good. Mixed up our colors again. Got to keep everything fresh. I will be sending failed tech dice to the gulag this turn. So here we go. And that's all I had to say. 12, 9, 9, and a 10. That is 100% success. I just had to give him a little incentive there. So we'll go stage 3 computers. Stage 1, advanced SLBMs. Stage 3, Top Gun, and stage 1, advanced manufacturing. Very good. I'm impressed with that. The Politburo is also very impressed. Very good. Going into tech, going into our buy. We had 39 IPP to spend. Bring this into focus here. We're gonna send military aid to our PRF friends who are taking some heat from the US via airstrikes. We're gonna send an artillery via military aid to India. We're gonna build an air cabin and attack helo for 12. 2 airborne for 8, a Tu-22, part of the Naval Air Expansion, for 8, and then lastly a nuclear attack sub. Alright. I believe I have no combats this turn, so let's jump right into non-combat, and I'll try to make this short and sweet. Although our friends in the western parts of the world are escalating tensions, we, the peace-loving Soviets, will be showing our part of good faith, and we will de-escalate by removing the airborne and the fighter from Angola. So let's go ahead and rebase the fighter, and we will airlift the infantry. Apologies, my phone keeps focusing to Leningrad. And Leningrad. Oh, that was off camera, excuse me. Very good. Okay. Continuing our non-combat. Let me zoom out here, that might help this focus problem here. From Volgograd, we're going to take the attack bomber and the fighter and go 1, 2, 3 into Leningrad once again for some Arctic training this fine October. All right. Since we are leaving our Angolan friends a little bit on the high and dry, we will send via airlift some defense forces, this light infantry down here, just to make sure the Americans can be kept in check. Very good. All right, so here comes the next large movement. We're going to take the entire naval fleet out of M11, including this ASW helo, and we're going to transit them through the Turkish Strait 1, 2, 3 down to M4. And for visual effect, I will put these on the board because why not? That is 1 Kirov, 2 heavy aircraft cruisers, a regular cruiser, a destroyer, a frigate, and a nuclear attack sub. That is 7 naval units, for those who might be counting. Very, very good. They went ahead and waved at their NATO adversaries as they sailed by. Very good. Okay, next up, we are going to send an air cav 1, 2, an attack helo 1, 2, and a second attack helo 1, 2 from Southern Caucasia to Turkmenistan. And via this minor port, here's my pointer, we're going to send this SAM via sea lift. Outstanding. Very good. Let's zoom in on those real nice pieces here. Very good. Okay. Looks like my last movement that I have marked is this Victor 3 in A19. He's on silent running. He's just going to scoot down to A26 around the Azores. And oops, looks like I forgot to correct this. Putting this Soviet destroyer in port with the Indian fleet was illegal, so this destroyer is out here in I-13. The Indian fleet is in port, and I will show that right like there. All right. It seems to me that I did have a combat movement. It does not have any other effects on anything other than the fact that I missed it until now. So my apologies. I will move this Soviet Victor 3, 1, 2, 3 to I-11, and I will put him silent running. So apologies, Captain G. It does not have any effect other than the fact that I overlooked it until now. So, very good. Okay. Got my lovely Soviet music on the television. Very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and place our units. No action in India. The border dispute has been pretty quiet as of late, but we'll see how that turns up here in the near future. So let's go ahead and place some units. 2 airborne, we'll deliver those to the major air base. Oh goodness. Major air base in Murmansk. Good. Attack helo, attack helicopter. We'll go to the major air base in Leningrad. It's getting a bit crowded up here. All right, Victor 3 will go in A9 with the orange marker here, and now I got a little more room on my Army card here, my naval card. I'll just go ahead and add them to that stack there. And then lastly, for normal placement, I'm going to place my Tu-122 with my naval force, or excuse me, my Air Forces in Volgograd. And that is a major air base. Okay, so some military delivery. Our U.S. friends are still sub D3 and cannot naval blockade yet. Just empty wishes. So we'll go ahead and send a light infantry for 6. Light infantry, and we'll replace that lost SAM casualty with another SAM. That'll make 4 SAMs, an attack kilo, and 6 light infantry. Take that, capitalist pigs. Very good. All right. Lastly, but not least, go ahead and send this artillery via the major port, so that has to stay in the first territory of that port, which is Hyperbad. So we'll go ahead and place him there. Let's go ahead and roll recruitment for India. They're sitting with battlefield nukes, just ready for the right time. We need a 5 or less, and we will have a successful recruitment. So here we go. And that's a 2. Very good. Very, very good. Outstanding. So we'll go ahead and locate a chip, and we will add a light infantry to Hyperbad. Outstanding. For fun, I'm just gonna put a little orange chip under here, and I'll put a little orange chip under my attack bomber since they're all battlefield nuke released. That's just for me, that's for fun, and maybe a little intimidating for Captain G. Very good. All fun, all fun. Okay, so I'll go ahead and collect our 37. I did forget to collect my 17 for Warsaw Pact and 4.1, so my apologies. But we will collect that 37 on camera. We will do a quick disposition. Again, the fleet is in M4 from M11. That consists of an ASW Kilo, Kirov battle cruiser, 2 heavy aircraft cruisers, 4 Yak 38s, a cruiser, a destroyer, a frigate, and a nuclear attack sub. Angola has 2 Soviet light infantry. Very good. There is a Victor 3 and A39 and A36 and I-11 all on silent running. Soviet destroyer and I-13. We have an attack helo. Excuse me, we have 2 attack helos, an aircav, 2 mechs, and a SAM in Turkmenistan. Caucasia, oh shoot, I knocked over the poor North Pakistani air superiority fighter. Probably not a bad omen. In North Caucasia, we've got 4 mechs, an artillery, a SAM, and a next-gen MBT. Eastern Ukraine and, excuse me, that was South Caucasia. North Caucasia and Eastern Ukraine each have 2 paramilitary and a SAM each. Oops, I'm semi off camera. Volgograd, the mighty Soviet Air Force, has 2 air superiority fighters, 2 Tu-22s, and a strategic bomber. Up north, another saying we say up here in the Midwest. I have to climb over my table to get up here. In Leningrad, we have 2 fighters, an attack bomber, 4 airborne, an air cav, and an attack helo. Yes, and the crowd goes wild. In Murmansk, we have 2 Marines, 2 airborne, an air cav, an attack helo, an air superiority fighter, and a SAM. In A9, we have a Kirov, a nuclear attack sub, destroyer, frigate, cruiser, and amphibious assault ship. In port, hasn't changed all game, 2 diesel electric subs, a frigate, destroyer, and a cruiser. And then that ASW helo on ASW patrol up there in A14. Very good. Oh, and we have 2 diesel electrics and a 12. Goodness. Okay, very good. Very good. Very happy with this turn. Very happy with my tech luck. We'll kick it off to Captain G for 4.4. And we'll catch you next time for 5.1. Warsaw back. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.